My videos and podcasts about Elon Musk potentially buying Twitter, well, those have gotten a lot of love. So I want to make sure I update you on the latest as to what's going on in this very unusual situation. Elon Musk has threatened to walk away from his $44 billion acquisition of Twitter. He's accusing the social media company of failing to provide enough information about fake accounts. Now, let me just be clear. I don't think this is that big of a deal. I would want to know that too. And for everyone saying, well, you had all the time to ask. Well, he's asking now. And if you're going to buy a company, you ought to know exactly what you're getting. Musk has repeatedly criticized Twitter's claim that less than 5% of its daily active users are bots, warning last month that his takeover, quote, cannot move forward unless the platform provides proof. In a letter to Twitter's chief legal officer that was disclosed in a regulatory filing on Monday, Musk's lawyers wrote that the Tesla chief believed that the company had refused to provide the information that he has repeatedly requested since May 9th. Twitter insisted it would hold Musk to the original merger agreement, saying it would continue to cooperatively share information to consummate the transaction in accordance with the terms of the merger agreement. In other words, we're not going to show you the information that you want. We can talk all day about whether or not Musk is actually serious about buying Twitter, or if this is just a move for him to, put himself in a position where he can walk away. And I'm not going to speculate on that. I think he's serious about buying Twitter, and if he's not, then we'll know when he doesn't buy Twitter. But in the meantime, this is actually the most interesting part. This issue over these fake daily active users, it's gone beyond Elon Musk. At the end of the article, it notes that, quote, separately on Monday, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton announced an investigation into Twitter for potentially false reporting over its fake bot accounts. Twitter has until June 27th to share documents related to how it calculates and manages its user data and how these numbers relate to Twitter's advertising business, Paxton said. Twitter declined to comment on the investigation. The question I have is, what's the big deal? What are you hiding? If in fact you're saying it's 5%, well, just let's confirm that and move on. Otherwise, if Twitter has nothing to hide, by dragging this out, they're just making themselves look bad. They're losing credibility with advertisers who already don't necessarily prefer their platform over some of the other social media platforms where you can advertise. By letting questions remain about the validity of the active user base, they're just giving people more reasons to say, maybe not right now. Maybe we'll wait and see before we spend some money on Twitter's platform. And that's a problem for Twitter. As I said, the smartest course of action here is just be transparent, disclose what's going on, and let's move on, because we have better things to focus on, not only as investors, but I want to see what happens with this deal. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And thanks so much for watching the video.